want mission-specific training, cash, and a new identity.
Have you lost your mind?
I want to find and kill the people who murdered my wife.
I don't think you could beat a 90-year-old nun in an arm wrestling match.
I want to face my wife's killers. Look them in the eyes.
The Amateur, wow, what a fun, entertaining movie. I'm so glad I got to see it in the theater. Rami, I'll start with you. You got to do some fun things as Safin in No Time to Die, but you were the villain there. What did that give you an itch to play the hero in an action adventure of your own in The Amateur?
It actually did. Yeah, I would watch everything Daniell had to take on was it was profound in every sense of that word. There's a responsibility to that character. There was a responsibility to the cast, the crew. It's a leadership quality that I aspired to, and I thought, you can come in and do that on a certain role, or you can possibly, you definitely have to take that on as the lead in an action film. And I tried to figure out a way into the genre in a uniquely, in an innovative manner, and I think we pulled it off. It's something I haven't seen before, and I constantly try to remind myself, make a movie that you yourself would go see in the theater, and this is what I hope we've accomplished, at least for myself.
Yeah, it's so unique. Rachel, Rami's also a producer on The Amateur, so how did he convince you to get involved?
I have to shout out Rami as a producer, because a movie of this size obviously is such a huge undertaking, and it's, as an actor who also produces, it's so inspiring to watch somebody take the reins of a film like this. And Rami had such a huge hand in pulling together this incredible ensemble of people. It's really rare for actors to pick up the phone and vouch for something like this that way. I mean, Rami's passion was infectious for this project, and he understood it so deeply and was such a good salesperson. It was impossible to say no. And why would we want to? But it would have been impossible. I mean, Rami, as he just said, really understood that this is a character that you've never seen in a movie like this before. And while we love the Bond movies, we love the Bourne movies, we love to see an aspirational hero at the center of these films, it's really rare that you yourself, the audience sitting at home or in the theater, can connect to a character like this on that intimate a level. So it's aspirational in a different way to watch somebody use their own strengths, utilize their own strengths, and figure out how to get what they want. I'm the audience for this movie, and so it was easy to say yes.
I'm so glad I saw this in a theater. Rami, you were the first person I interviewed back in 2021 for Little Things, and we didn't know if movie theaters were even going to come back. I'm glad this is in a theater. Tell me both, before I let you go, why do movies matter in the theater?
No, go.
The communal experience, nothing beats that. It's a pastime. It's a pastime not only for Americans but all over the world that it would be the biggest shame to lose. Sharing the experience of something that we have discovered over the last century, a little over a century, is it would be such a sad thing to not be able to go with your friends and your family, sit in a theater.
And strangers.
And strangers, yeah, of course, and strangers. And share in this experience and walk out and have a conversation together about how you got to... You'll always have a memory of being in a cinema watching a particular movie. Go on, please.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's exactly it. I'm grateful to the expansion of technology for the accessibility that we've been afforded by being able to view movies in so many different formats. But that kind of magic that we've all experienced seeing a movie in a theater, where you don't just feel the movie in your heart or think about it in your head, but you feel it in your body. You can't get that anywhere else, where the score literally moves through your veins. It's just a totally different experience, and it transcends physical space. And there's so few ways to do that these days as we become more insular and less communal. Movies, that's the power of them. They're so magical that way. And something like this with all these stunts and car chases and pools breaking, like it's got to be seen on a big screen to appreciate.
I would also argue that unless you've only ever seen something streaming, your most memorable experience of watching a film is, I would hearken to think it would have happened in a cinema with others.
This is a remote that controls a device that's been decompressing the air between the sheets of glass beneath you. If I trigger it, the glass will shatter. So tell me where he is, or swim very fast.
You have the wrong person.
No. I have exactly the right person.
No.